sunshine. Sip from my rainbows, deliciously mango. I think it's a syndrome, got me so wind-blown. Show me the door, how far can you fall? Freedom in galaxies, packed out my fantasy.
I'm Sandra Sandy Schneller, and this is Romancing Me Pescatarian Style.
And blow with blessings, blessings, blessings for me. This is reality, I live my dreams.
Hey, we're here. Oh, this is Sandra Sandy Schneller, and I have my granddaughter with me tonight. What's your name?
Aubrey?
You gotta say it louder, honey.
Aubrey!
She's just a little bit nervous right now, but she'll warm up to you just like her grandmother does all the time. We got some goodies for you tonight, don't we?
Yeah!
Uh-huh. So we gonna get it, baby. What are you eating tonight? Oh, baby, we are doing something wonderful for kids and adults tonight. We are doing it up with our mac and cheese crunch casserole. It's going to be delish for all in the family. Cheers to you, darlings. Let's get cooking. Oh, we got some goods for you tonight, don't we, baby? We're going to get started. You know what our crunch is going to be? The crunch is going to be corn chips. And Aubrey's going to roll these out for us now. You want to get started, honey?
Yeah!
Okay, Aubrey is now rolling out she has a rolling pin and rolling out the corn chips so that they can get smaller and crushed. You can plop it on there, honey, also, and just hammer it down too, okay? You can do that as well. And you can flip it over and do the other side too. You're doing a great job, yes. Yeah, flatten that out with it. And I'm going to be preparing the water for our macaroni. Water boiling now for the macaroni. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of salt in it, just a little bit over half a teaspoon of salt in it. And we're going to be using the ribbed edge macaroni, as you can see here in Aubrey's hands. So we're going to be using those, that type of macaroni so that the cheese sauce can adhere to it very well. I'm going to add this, not Aubrey, because this is, could be dangerous. Yes, you can add that one too. There we go. So we're going to bring this to a boil. And then, in the meantime, we're going to have Aubrey get started with sauteing our veggies that we're going to add. Okay, we're going to get started now. Sauteing the veggies is going to be a part of the mac and cheese crunch casserole, Aubrey.
Yep.
So, Aubrey, why don't you get started and put the butter in, please, first. That's 2 tablespoons of butter. You can just tilt it over, the whole thing over, and just dump it in, honey, if you like. There you go. Just don't touch the skillet. It's hot. Move it around a little bit.
This is really buttery.
What?
It's really buttery. Okay, let's let that maybe stay there for a minute. Okay, so we'll move it. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be nice and gooey with cheese, too. Aubrey was testing the cheese. How is that cheese? You were testing one more than the other.
It was so good.
Don't go too high. Go lower. Yeah, there you go. Okay, because we don't want the butter to splash.
Yeah.
Okay, let me kind of get the rest of that out. And then why don't you kind of move it around in the saucepan there.
I hear a little bubble.
Like and share. Please like and share. So that your children will be excited also to make this meal with you. So I'm going to go ahead and add the others. You keep stirring. I'm going to add the rest of this. Keep stirring this in. Stir the rest of it in. Can you move push this in from this with your spatula? There you go. Yeah, let's try to get all of it. Let me get it from this side.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get it from this angle because the spatula has a curve to it. Now you continue to stir it.
Okay.
Not stir, but just saute it. Just mix it around a bit, you know, until it starts sizzling.
Oh, I hear it.
No, yeah, don't mix it like that. Do it the way you were doing it before. There you go. And
Look
we're
at
just about ready
that.
to put all this stuff together.
Yep. It's gonna taste good after this.
Yep, you do that. I'm going to remove the pasta, the macaroni into a bowl while you're doing that, okay?
I'll see if I can try to get all of it.
So what are you mixing there? What vegetables are you mixing?
Carrots, peppers, onion, and celery.
Uh-huh.
And the butter already melted, so it'll look like juice. Like
Yeah.
butter juice.
And we are back. Yes, we have, now we've boiled the macaroni, which we have in front of us. I'll show you that in a moment. And we've also, Aubrey's sauteed the vegetables, that mixture, and she did a great job of it. And now she's getting ready to add some of the SpiceBean butter. Just a little bit of the rosemary. Show them, honey, which one you're adding. The rosemary, lemon, parsley. We're only adding 2 servings. In this casserole crunch, this mac and cheese crunch casserole, it's probably going to be about 8 servings of it. We just want a hint of rosemary seasoning in it with all the other flavors it has, the lemon and parsley going on. So Aubrey's going to go ahead and add some of this for us. And you can pick this up. You can pick up the SpiceBean butter collection at spicebutter.com. Just check it out, spicebutter.com. Thank you very much, Aubrey. You ready to add the spice butter?
Yeah!
Okay, Aubrey's going to go ahead and add 2 of the servings. Here, Aubrey, why don't you hold it? 2 of the servings of rosemary, lemon, parsley, SpiceBean butter. Why don't you add it and I'm going to stir it in, okay? So I'm going to let you go ahead and do this some more, okay? Because you have to make sure, just stir it slowly, making sure that it gets melted.
And some of it should be on it.
Yeah, just slowly, so the macaroni won't pop up out of the bowl. I've turned the oven on, preheated it to 375 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and start adding some of our ingredients to the casserole dish once we get our just put it back in. Once we get our cheese sauce together. If you haven't made cheese sauce, oh, you are missing out. Once I start making my cheese sauce, I rarely just, I do not buy cheese sauce actually. Like they have the cheese sauces in cans or whatever you buy. But I prefer to make my own cheese sauce. And that way you can make it whatever cheeses that you want and add your own flavors. So let me just take over and so I can make sure a really good stir is going on here with it because my hands are bigger than yours to work with. Oh my gosh, is that really permeating the smell. That means that it's very kind of potent. But that will die down though once we start adding the other things that we're going to add to this wonderful meal. So this is ready. We're just going to set this aside and get started with the cheese sauce. Okay, we're getting ready to make the cheese sauce now. Now Aubrey's going to add 4 ounces of whipping cream. Would you add that to the pot, please?
This pot?
This pot, slowly, one hand. There you go. Move over there with it. There you go. And it's beginning to sizzle. Pour it all in there, all of it. We want it all in there. It's about to start really sizzling, and then you're going to start adding more ingredients. And then we'll be ready to put this bad fella together. Okay, it's beginning to really bubble around the edges. So I'm gonna need you to add the, no, we're gonna add the tomato sauce first. As I stir it in, just kind of slowly there. There you go. I held back a cup of the stock water from the macaroni, just in case we need to add some water to it, some more liquid. And we're only adding the stock for liquidity. You're doing a good job, honey. Add that into it, please.
Trying to get all of it.
I know, we need all of it too. Because I'm gonna need you to start putting the cheese in, so I need you to kind of do this kind of quickly, okay? There you go. Okay.
Oh, we
great
got all
job.
of it.
Yes, all of it. Okay, now add that water. Can you, okay, be careful. Pour it in slowly. Great job. Okay, we're gonna stir that a bit. Just wanna melt this cheese down. You said you like that cheese. This is just some white cheddar cheese we've added. It's 8 ounces of it. Just shy of 8 ounces because Aubrey was tasting it a little bit. So you wanna taste this?
What?
The cheese sauce?
Yeah.
Okay, let me add a little bit of salt to it though, because this
Can
is
I add it?
kind of a little mild cheese. We're gonna add like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Yes, you can add that. Good job. Okay, we're back. Now, after Aubrey has stirred in stir that, honey, she stirred in the SpiceBean butter. I'm gonna also add those sauteed vegetables that she sauteed. You just stir as I'm doing this,
Ooh.
but you gotta stir, don't stir too wildly, okay? Oh, we wanna get all these veggies in there. And this is just a one pan meal. You got your veggies in here, you got your pasta and cheeses. Hot. I'm gonna need you to stir as I add this cheese. Let me add the cheese first.
Yeah, so it'd be easier.
Yeah.
So it won't be like, oh my god, so hard.
Keep your hands back. Keep your arms back. That cheese, did you like the cheese sauce?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you encouraged me to start adding it to the pasta, you know, because, you know, when I was in research and development for SpiceBean butter, Aubrey was also one of my testers, and she used to love the rosemary lemon in her mac and cheese. We're also going to add 3 tablespoons of honey.
Yo, all that good honey.
Look at that. I think this is gonna really taste good. And I'm gonna have you taste this again just to test it before we put it in the baking dish. And we're gonna bake this at 375 oven temperatures for about 20 minutes. Okay, we're back and we're gonna get started here layering up our casserole dish. And Aubrey's gonna also put in this, the corn chips that she crushed. What I'm gonna go ahead and do first is line the pan here with some avocado oil so we won't have anything sticking there. Okay, go ahead, Aubrey, and start with the, why don't you pour some in, not a lot. Can you pour some in? Just leave that zip, here, pour some in. And I'm gonna move it around. How's that? Okay, that's good, that's a good pour. You gotta save that one for another layer. Okay, I want you to start now adding the, let's make sure, spread it out with your hands. Spread it out with your hands. No. Just pat it like that, baby. There you go. So, when I add this to the pan, you kind of smooth it around with this spoon, okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna add some here. Wait until I add it. Now you smooth it around.
Like this?
You're doing a fabulous job. And now you're gonna grab some cheese and start sprinkling cheese on it. We don't want to push too hard because we don't want to move the
chips.
Right,
corn
we don't
chips.
we don't want to move them from the bottom. They're moving from the bottom. Easy. Just drop that in that corner over there. Drop some in that corner, not a whole lot, but drop some in that corner. We want to make sure it's all over in the corners and everything, okay? Now let's get some more of the cheese sauce.
Okay.
Here. Now make sure you just pat it on top this time, not yet. Not moving it around too much because we don't want that cheese to move.
Put your chips, and you put the cheese in this, and then y'all repeat again.
Okay, do some more cheese. Here, get some more cheese to put on there. Move it all around. Yep, you're doing a great job. I can't wait to taste this. And you know, everyone, we just put this recipe together at the spur. It's impromptu. That's at the spur of the moment. Nice and lightly, because we got a lot of cheese. We don't want that cheese to move.
Like you're petting like a dog.
Very lightly. You know, okay, if that's your analogy of a petting a dog. I wasn't thinking in those terms, though, Aubrey.
I'm trying to get some right here, but then I have to save some of the spot.
Okay. Oh, are you ready for the big reveal? You think they're ready, honey?
Yeah!
Let's show them. Oh, look at that. We both have plates. That's that mac and cheese crunch casserole, the mac and cheese crunch casserole. Check it out. Oh, we got nice 2 cheeses in there. We sprinkled a lot of the cheddar, mild cheddar cheese on top, but we blended the sharper cheddar cheese with the whipping cream so that we can make a nice cheese sauce. Let's pay homage. Here we go. Grab some, honey. Let's let the people taste first. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it. You all get your virtual taste. Let's get our taste too, honey. Bon appetit. It's crunchy. How do you like it? You like it? Uh-oh. And she's not telling the tale. She's telling the truth. I told her to really tell how she actually like it. You made it, honey.